Welcome to the Daily. From transfers to tweets, it can be hard to keep up with everything going on in the Anfield sphere. Credible, incredible and anything in between, we round it all up in one place here, taking a sideways look at the day's media goings-on from around the world. Xabi tracked. That may sound like a headline which belongs in a from almost 2 decades ago. Time flies, but in fact Liverpool is said to be keeping an eye on Xabi as a potential manager of the future. Is currently taking his first steps into senior management with Bayer Leverkusen, having impressed with the Real Sociedad B team before that. The Bundesliga table does not tell an especially happy story, but the former Liverpool midfielder took over a team that was in the relegation zone when he joined in October. A solid return of 19 points from 11 games has got Leverkusen away from any serious trouble, even if the exciting title race going on above is a distant sight too. All in all, looks to be laying strong foundations. And that has reportedly attracted the attention of not one but 2 former clubs. After claimed last month that Liverpool was keeping a watchful eye on him, has now claimed that is one of the 3 new Zidans being monitored as potential heirs to Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. Interestingly, another former Liverpool player features on that list. Álvaro Arbeloa is breaking records with the Real Madrid youth team, which could place him in contention. Raúl, the current B team manager, is the 3rd candidate. Blocks 2 moves. It is now common knowledge that Liverpool once again put the brakes on a departure for Nat Phillips in the January transfer window, with preferring to play it safe following injuries to and Ibrahima Konate. Reported that needed Phillips to stay as the 4th choice, despite the player having hopes of a loan or permanent transfer away from the club. That looked tough on him at the time, and now looks as though it may have been an act of unnecessary caution, with Van Dijk already back taking some part in training. Regardless, Phillips stayed put, and it now transpires that this was not the only transfer blocked. According to, he personally stepped in to stop a move for, who was coveted by former club RB Leipzig in the last days of the window. Leipzig was very keen on a reunion as January drew to a close, but flatly refused to do business. That makes sense, with Liverpool thin on the ground already when it comes to midfielders. However, it also means Liverpool has missed its last chance to cash in on Keita, with an 11th-hour renewal to his contract not expected. For a player to be so comprehensively out of long-term plans, and yet so crucial to the remainder of the season, aptly demonstrates what a mess the club has made of the midfield. Liverpool contact midfielder. When it comes to the summer rebuild in midfield, one name stands above them all. But Liverpool knows it needs to make alternative plans, both in terms of contingency and because more than one addition will be needed. The latest name to be linked may well fall into the Bellingham Plan B category, with a move unlikely to come cheap. But with Sergej Milinković-Savić into the final 18 months of his contract, perhaps Lazio will finally be open to letting its prized asset leave for a reasonable fee. Linked to the for years, the midfielder is still only 27. That nonetheless seems older than Liverpool might want, given the purpose of the rebuilding project in midfield. However, according to transfer journalist Steve Kay, speaking to S-Side has spoken to people within the entourage of Milinković-Savić. K dubs Liverpool one to keep an eye on in this pursuit, although Arsenal is also credited with an interest, and it is speculated that may get involved too. Liverpool may have already found Enzo Fernandez, who has impressed Jurgen 3 times.